What we are looking at here is a bell rope. The old bell, the old Fagan's bell there, in about 1985, whenever it was, just had an old bit of rope on it, and we rang it one night and the rope came off and the bell fell down, and so we didn't have a bell ringing for it, so I put a bit of wire up there or something. And there were a lovely couple called John and Brenda who used to come in, and Brenda had a clothes shop on Abbeydale Road, and John saw this bit of string hanging down or whatever and said, "Oh, what's happened there?" I said, "Oh, the bell rope." He said, "I can sort that out for you." So he came in with this bell rope, which is absolutely beautiful, and it's what's called tiddly rope work, and it's almost unique to the Royal Navy and to bosuns in the Royal Navy, and since the age of the Georgian Navy, from the time of Nelson, it was one of those peculiar skills that bosuns used to decorate parts of the ship, and they would match it in with the particular colours of that ship, and they'd use it. The officers, they'd do bits of tiddly rope work for the officers' uniforms that matched them up with the ship and so on. And it's an art. It's still particularly continued nowadays in the Canadian Navy. But anyway, John came in with this beautiful bell rope, which is tiddly rope work, and he brought a note in with it, which I'll read to you. This bell rope was made by Chief Petty Officer Sharkey Ward, Chief Boatswain's Mate, HMS Falmouth, 1982. Excuse me. It was part of an order of 20, 2 of which were completed before Sharkey was carted off to a court-martial and drying out farm. It is evident from the above statement that he thought more of Brickwood's ales than he did of his naval career. At the court-martial, the embezzlement charges were dropped through lack of evidence, and he was fined and given a stoppage of leave for being drunk on board one of Her Majesty's warships. He then proceeded on his merry way. As far as we know, he is now retired. And the other bell rope? There were 2. It is now, and always was, in the possession of CPO T.W. Woolmer, now Mr. Trevor Woolmer of Military and Oriental Limited, 749 Abbeydale Road, Sheffield. And how do we know this to be true? Very simply, it was Trevor that ordered the 20 bell ropes. Presented to Tom and Barbara Boulding for services rendered to ex-Matellows who have a taste for excellent Guinness.
Give the bell a ring.
Thank you.
Last orders.